Alright guys and gals, let's finish this up. This is Diddy Kong's Minecart Ride by Lego Super Mario. This is set number 71425. Contains a little over 1,000 bricks. Retails for $109.99. The set was provided by the Lego Group for early review. And this is what bags 1 through 8 builds. And we haven't got anywhere near the set being finished yet. We only have 3 bags left, so nothing's really put together. And just from what happened, this set is boring. And remember, I was missing this piece. Well, I'm going to fix that right now. Replace this with the correct one. And I hadn't found the other one, so I don't know if they didn't pack it in there, or it fell somewhere where I couldn't find it. I don't know. Or it could be in another bag, or I put it somewhere. Well, you know. And yeah, I'm going to be honest, this set is boring and it's dragged out. So there we go. Now we're going to go ahead, if I can find it, and we're going to start with bag 9. So let's finish it. Instead of let's build it, let's finish it. And it's junky. I mean, it feels like I'm just making bigger giant parts. And yeah. Okay. And this is just something I want to hurry and get rid of today. I'm behind on reviews and all that stuff, but at least I took the thumbnail for this. And the reason I'm getting behind is I'm getting tutorial withdrawals. Now I want to build things and make things work and not sit here and, I'm going to be honest, I could build a tutorial faster than going through these building guides. You know? And then two, I'm kind of behind on publishing building guides. You know, I got to get things done, and it's just, I don't know, I'm just kind of getting tired of putting together somebody else's ideas. You know, something that was engineered by a team. Probably, I'm just probably guessing. I've never been to the Lego design thing, but probably sitting in a white room with a whiteboard and sitting there with, what else do they use? PowerPoint with the slideshows, the expo markers and all that stuff, trying to figure out how to make the set extra brittle. And I moved one of these other Mario sets around. My goodness, these things are they're just so fragile. You can't pick them up. And this one here, I have a feeling, will just be no exception. So when it comes time to putting together the big stuff, it's going on the turntable before we even look at it. And if there is, I'm not going to run through the demonstration in this because I want to save that for the final review. So yeah, 2 tutorials that I'm working on right now that I thought they were pretty good, but I'm still stuck on them. I thought, well, I have an alternative build, and I have every piece here, and I know how to put it together. I built a rough draft of it in stud. And yeah, it's like, oh, okay, I have all these parts, right? Well, I got this thing in the way, so I got to get this thing done first. I thought, well, let me get it out of the way here, and we'll start working on some of the newer stuff. And Jay just quit. No, I'm not a quitter. I got to finish what I start. And I'm going to probably, I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I need to film a couple of talking videos while I'm still looking presentable, you know, and get everything kind of going there. All right, so this goes here. Well, that's obviously not fitting in there. Oh, because I don't have that set in the right place. Yep, typical Mario set. You make a mistake and you take one part off and like half of it just comes off with it. Alright. Had somebody the other day asked me, can I provide a parts list to them for free? I'm like, I'm sorry. I'll give it to you for free when my electric bill is free. Like I said, those were only written for me to use later on. I just made them more formal. And you know, I wish I could help everybody out, but I can't anymore. Sorry. But I'm hoping to get some more stuff done here quickly. I've also been on the lookout for a new video webcam. Everybody says use the DSLR camera, and that's what I did. Oh, you're going to show me a step on how it's put in all the way? Wow, I just did that. And I'm like, I don't need to be spending a lot of money like that on just something I'm not really going to use a whole lot. So I'm just looking for like a medium-end webcam. And all of the webcams that they have out, there's some that are like close to $1,000, and there's some that are just like $20. They've been out for 15 years. And I just need, you know, some people want to watch me in 4K. I'm only looking for a 1080p. I'm not going to go crazy and buy an expensive webcam. I just need something that's going to work. And that kind of thing. I know some of you have been asking about live streams and stuff like that, and I'm trying to work on it now. It's just a lot of time to do things. And first, let me get this stinking set out of the way first. Yeah, we're having a cool down coming in. It was 105 today, and in the last hour or so it's dropped down to 89 degrees. I don't know what's going on outside. So, if it was probably 20 degrees cooler, I'd probably open up the window in here. And this is an evening build. And today is the 1st of August, 2023. So we're going to get this one done. And we're going to get it edited and everything. So like right now I'm processing. We're still working on the dry Bowser Castle battle. I still got to finish up the review. The other parts have been published. I'm working on the review, like finalizing it, proofing it, indexing the video, and I'm working on. I forgot to upload parts 2 and 3 for the build installments, so those are coming in now. Well, I'm processing part 3. I just forgot to upload 2. Because honestly, I'm tired of building sets. And I got a comment on my main channel, man, I could build mocks faster than this. I'd like to see somebody do that. You know, without using any building guides and using just the parts you have in your collection. You know. There's a difference, you know, with doing quality versus quantity. You've heard me talk about that a few times. You know, it's you can do quality work, which takes longer to do, which is fine. You know, I like doing quality work, or I can just do quantity and just mass produce junk and put it up on YouTube and say, here you go, pat you on the back and say, have fun. You know, but these are ideas that I want to preserve for later on, for maybe a cool build or something, so I can't just do that. One piece at a time. At least this installment, we only got to do 3 bags. So that's it, you know. Now we don't have to go crazy on this one. Let's see here. Well, that doesn't go there, and that just happens to fall on the floor. Isn't that cool? Matter of fact, I don't even know where it went. Let me stand by. Okay, I grabbed the part, and guess who joined the party? The Technic brick. Well, that wasn't missing after all. Okay. Well, we got all this done here. All right. And yeah, I'm going to be honest, I'm just thankful that this is the last one I got to film. And yeah, I can't wait to kind of get back into the tutorial gig again. I got a few more sets coming in, but I haven't got any notification when they're going to be shipped yet. So hey, the longer Lego takes, the better, because if they're slow at it, that's fine by me, because if they're late on sending a review, I don't have to do anything. You're late, you're late. And that'll be it, you know, just be like, hey, you know, I want to build my own stuff here. I think it's supposed to go in like, I want to shove it in all the way. Yeah, one at a time. Oh, I hate to think we're going to be doing this the whole time when they change everything over to digital building guides. I think that'll be, honestly, when Lego starts switching to the digital format, I'm going to be honest, I think this will be the nail in the coffin. Why do I say that? Because more of us old school builders like myself, you know, I mean, I want paperless, but I want a PDF, you know, I don't want this slow stuff that I'm pressing and doing one part at a time. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. I thought we were going to grab one of these pieces here. No. We got to build another one of these track pieces. The only thing I can think of right now is that this is meant... Come on, Lego. Stop with the one piece at a time nonsense. I really would like to drop an F-bomb right now, but I'll refrain from doing so. Yeah, I'm seeing that tutorial across the room, and I've got some ideas. I'm trying to find the right colors for it. I want to do something a little different with this, and for the prototype that I did, and I thought, oh man, I really want to get into that. That'd be so cool. Probably get it done tonight and be done with it, huh? And then film it, and there we go. I think I'll release that in September. Then I got a bunch more coming up. But what's the problem? This. I gotta get it out of here quickly. Yeah, I got my back grass, very minimal watering, and it is green. I got that sucker nice, deep dark green now. Very little water. Need some water saving sprinklers, and water at night. There you go. One at a time. You gotta put both of those in there in one step, Lego. What are you doing? You know, I stared at a screen today for almost 12 hours. And I am so glad that I am done with that. What am I doing? The same thing, except at least I'm touching a product, not just a keyboard, and pushing the button and just cranking the handle and watching it come up on the screen going, oh, that's cool. Too bad I can't touch it. It's a project that I'm kind of working on in Blender right now in conjunction with programming. And yeah, it's a bit involved. But I'd rather do that than do this, and that's saying a lot. Because those kind of projects, sometimes I'll have a client come in and they're just like, I want this. This is something I want to have on my web thing. I'm like, okay, you're asking for, that's a lot of work, but it could be done. Okay, so this part here goes at the top. And okay, so these go right underneath the 1x2 plates. Boy, this is kind of piss poor. I can't even get it together. Let's just do it like that. I I can't even get that in there. It's not even letting me push it in. I don't know what the heck that is. Unless that lever's meant to... It's awfully not level. Alright. You think you were done when you click the next button? No, you got... If you got parts sitting on your workbench, then you're not done. I always like the azure blues. They're always kind of cool. Well, when I have to rotate, see that there's a gap back there. I don't know how critical that is. Yeah. Well, that's what we have remaining for bag 9. Not too bad, but it's still boring. Okay, I think we're done with that. And you got to start another whole build. So if you're working on this, make sure you're working on a flat surface. Because honestly, this is starting to look junky. I think this is LEGO's last gasp of these sets before they retire them. I hope they do retire the Mario. Sonic I've never owned. From what I've heard, really good positive experiences with them. But this is probably one of the very few sets that I kind of just want to see disappear. The parts are pretty cool, but it's not really a fun thing. Yeah. No, I'm not done yet. You just, before you do anything, wait until the animations are fully done on this. If I hear somebody say, I can build this set faster than you, Jay, here, use this digital building guide and you tell me how fast you can build. You know, I mean, it's not like I can just open up the manual and I can see like 3 or 4 steps at one time. You know, where I can just view all the steps. Even a PDF guide, you can do that. This thing, you cannot. And if you could view all this, if I could view all the steps, I'd be done really quick with this. I just hope one day they improve it, or they have like a difficulty level on this thing, so I can ramp up the parts on it here. Okay, I forgot to put these here. I have a tutorial that's going to use these right here, the stuff for the awnings, for the travel trailers. But is it a travel trailer or is it something else? I'll leave that up for your imagination. I hadn't even taken a shower today yet, which I'm going to have to. That's another chore there. And it's just like, but I have to shower and shave and all other stuff. It's boring stuff. I'd rather do nothing but... Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, so we got this thing here. Rotate it around and you have to put this here. Be careful. Well, no, this won't fall out. Never mind. What the heck are we building anyways here? Yes, if you're not a fan of Technic stuff, then you're in trouble. Like, I can't even get that together. I just want to hurry up and get it out of here. I probably won't be done with this for another 2 hours, and because I got other things I got to do, but I just kind of want to get back in, look for a webcam, and start doing the whole live thing again eventually. Just, I don't know, I'm going to probably go back into doing the gaming stuff. Are we supposed to push these in now? Oh, there's a brick. Oh, we put this on here. All right, wait for the animations. We're building another one of these goofy little trolley tracks. This set has a lot of plates, and some of these parts I can use, but some of these like 4x10 plates are good for chassis, but I got a lot of these pieces just laying around the house. I don't know how light bag 11 is. It's another one of those full ones. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I'm starting to get really brutal on the reviews. Not in terms of cussing Lego out, although I would like to sometimes, on how this stuff is designed, but I'm like, you know, you already got a theme that's incomplete. You're forcing me to use a special app for the building guides, and in addition to using the app, it's slower than molasses. So this is like taking Super Mario and just dumbing it down to the point where it's so boring you wouldn't even want to see the theme again. It's like Minecraft sets, you know. I mean, I can't get into Minecraft really that much in terms of building sets. All right, so this goes right here in this reveal. This goes out like that. And probably to annoy the parents, huh? And then, oh, we're back onto this thing now. Okay. So bags 10 and 11 or 9 and 10 are married together here. I think this is just meant to spin, but I don't see this here. Hold on, I might have put that on backwards. So if you mess up, you can't even get that off that easily without tearing it up. There we go. I think it's meant to. I have no clue what that does. This thing's just a shambles right now. All right, wait for all the graphics. Jay, at least you're almost done. Yeah, I can't wait. I want to go back to exploring my imagination, not exploring the building guide. I want to write them, not build from them. I like sharing my ideas with you guys and gals. You know, I like to say, hey, you know, this is what you can do with this stuff. You don't. And one of the things, if you ever watch the Lego movie, oh, you have to follow the instructions. And they went to that alternative place. It's like, oh, you don't have to. Why is everything cool? Because you don't have to follow the instructions. Just build from your mind. So, is that arguing I hear in there? Do I have to go in there and break that up? I may have to. I'm like, you don't like it. I mean, I don't like the thing. You know, I gotta tell you guys something. You always used to hear about, oh God, there's a word for it. Bringing somebody down. You know, I can't remember the word for it. I'm trying to think of what it is in here. I hate worse when you have your morale all built up for something. Like, oh, I think I can do this, you know. This is going to be something fun. And next thing you know, somebody shoots you down and says, oh, I don't think you will do a good job at doing that. I can't remember. It's not, maybe it is self-esteem. I keep thinking of peer pressure, but self-esteem, there we go. Or, and since all this stuff has been going on, it's been kind of like that. And I'm just like, you know, I come back here sometimes to get away from everybody. I'm like, I just need some time to, this is not happy. Doing these videos, at least I know somebody's watching them, so I'm at least making someone happy. But just to go in and somebody knocks you down and makes fun of you and tells you you can't do something, either because of a disability or something like that, I'm like, really? You know, and that, it does, if you're a kid watching this, it does happen when you're an adult too. Except you can just turn around and walk right out the door if you want. Well, except if it's your place, then you can tell the recipients, not the recipients, the senders who are doing that, this is my place. You need to leave. Okay. Well, that's pretty sturdy there for a slow thing. There's some good building techniques out of this here, but I'm going to tell you though, this is not quite fun. Like it, I mean, honestly, on the box it looked junky. This set has some good parts inside of it, but now building it, it's just boring. Like I'm already eyeballing some parts out of this set already as it is. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to get this. Oh, this thing's not even going. Look how sloppy this is. I can't even get these plates down. Man. Oh, this is a... I bet they're going to have some parts and they're not even related to that. No, we're doing a sub-step. Okay, that's excusable. Thing about the paper manual, sometimes you'll have a sub-step that's only got a couple of steps. When I'm writing up my building guides, I try to write them up for mobile users. So I can't really just put like a little call out. See, we just put 2 pieces on here and we shoved this here. On a PDF guide, I would have had that with an inset. Okay, I'm waiting for it to get done. I have a film we're putting one next to it here. When I get done with this, I'm gonna, like when I do the review, I'm not gonna run through the whole maze because I'm gonna save that for the main video, just so I don't want to spend hours on this, you know. I really don't. Like, I spend hours on tutorials, like Lily just finishing up. Sometimes they'll come out in an hour. Sometimes I have to spend like weeks on just a single build, like a car. You know, something that has like 100 or 200 pieces, and I'm spending weeks or even a month or even a few months on it, but at least I'm doing something with it. All right, flip it upside down. Make sure we hold under here. Yeah, but this thing, when I get ready to put it together, I have to clear off a turntable. Matter of fact, I'm getting more sets in than I can part out. I've been trying to part out a bunch of stuff. I'm finding some good pieces. I'm like, oh, okay, I got this. Oh, I got this. I got plenty of this. I got plenty of that now. I don't even need to place an order anymore for these. You know, and that's how it's been kind of going on with things. And now it's sometimes just easier not to deal with it. I'm hoping LEGO's got some good Christmas sets coming out, like something that will really put me in the Christmas spirit. I've been thinking about doing a really an elaborate Christmas holiday theme. I'm trying to think though. The only thing bad about Christmas mocks, they don't seem like they make a whole lot of views. But I'm trying to think of something fun. What do I want to build that's fun? You know, I'd like to build a house for Christmas. And just have a Christmas house or something. Even a gingerbread house would be kind of cool. Alright, Alright, can you guys hold on for a bit? Because I'd like to film this, and then I'm going to go in and find out what the heck's going on. It's like babysitting kids. For those who don't know, no, I don't even have children, and it feels like I'm babysitting kids. These are adults that I tell you, when I had roommates, I had to deal with this stuff. And now I'm dealing with it again. Okay. Okay, that fits right in that notch right there. Okay. That's pretty sturdy. And then we gotta have to do some stuff here. I still need these in brick yellow. They gave them to me in sand yellow, so just looks like damp soil. Does this even go anywhere? Is it just going to stand here? Alright. And then we got the barrel or the sewing thimble. Put that there. Oh, I forgot to put the crystal on that. My bad. I got one extra slope here. We have the shovel board. Oh, the shovel goes in with the banana. So what are we doing? We wasting food now too? All right, now we're gonna have to put this piece here. Okay, this snaps here onto this. Okay, see how now I'm starting to put things together? I may have to get the turntable in the next build. But we have this one big slope here. I'm looking to see here if I'm missing anything, but I don't know. I don't see where it would go. Over here. In case it goes under there. All right, we're looking at this end here. Yeah, I don't know where that goes. But that's what we have remaining for bag, whatever it is, 10. And we're going to watch the animation here. So basically, let me put it the way the book has it here. And you just have, you have J in here. So basically, you just have the card here. You go boing. Well, that just really messed up, didn't it? Okay, you go like this. Boing. And it does this, and you can continue on your way. So this thing actually goes up. And then when you press down here, it goes back. That's not too bad, huh? Kind of loud and annoying, but that's what the thing says. Finally, we have bag 11. And yeah, we haven't, except for this, we haven't put anything together really yet. And this one here's got a bit more color. Yeah, I can tell I'm kind of excited to get this done now, huh? Not really. Just want to get it out of here. And I had to break up a fight. Like, guys, I'm trying to unwind. And, yeah. It's whatever, you know, I just have to deal with it. Okay, and we got a corner tile. Let's find the smallest pieces first, right? That makes a lot of sense with all the big pieces. We got to find the smaller ones. Remember back in the old days, you used to dump all your Lego bricks in a tote, and all the little pieces you need were at the very bottom. I mean, way at the bottom, in the corners. And everybody would dig in the middle of the bin, but they never digged in the corners. Let's start pulling out tan here. And okay. And you got a bunch of these mountain pieces here. I'm looking for a slope that goes here. It's going to show up eventually because I'm eliminating all my possibilities here. Okay, that's not a slope. I saw it. There it is. Jay, you don't sound too excited. No, I just want to get it done. Get it done and get it out of here. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff that I want to build. I have to build this. So it's like I kind of wish they just sent it to me and I just build it whenever. I was so used to that. I don't know what that's for. We're doing let me guess, it's just a one-piece sub-step, and then we're going to come back in and put it on the main model. No, we got two sub-steps now. Shooting for 3. Nope. And it goes here. Yeah, I'm kind of getting tired. I've had a long day, and dealing with this manual or 3D guide is not really of any help to me. So I guess you're supposed to do that. That would be annoying the parents, huh? Yeah. Let's see here. So you got any big plans for the holidays, Jay? You're looking at it. Be doing this. Well, I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do for the holidays. I know I'll be off for 12 weeks. And what am I going to do? Well, obviously, it won't be hitting the waves, but... You know, I bet this is probably some TNT thing. It looks like a thing you go down. I bet that's what that does. We don't know yet. I could cheat and look on the box, but that's never fun. Yeah, I'm farming in Minecraft right now. I'm actually trying to get rotten flesh for the villager, for the priest, because I need to buy some more mending books. And I think I need 1 or 2 more efficiency 5 books. And this one guy, he's a crook. He's selling them for like 64 emeralds. I'm like, you're serious. So what do? Either you can go and try to find another villager and hope he's cheaper, or just live it up and that'll be it. Just pay. You know, so I pay. Because if I can get efficiency 5 with the 64 emeralds and the mending's only 20 emeralds. So all I'm really doing is just putting if I put the efficiency 5 with mending, it's not too bad. And then you just put Unbreaking 3, which is even better, and I could just use the enchanting table for that one and just kind of run through all the permutations till I find the right one. And then, and you know, it's kind of funny though, I find all this stuff that's for an armor. I got enough diamonds, but I got to go in the nether and get netherite now. But netherite is going to be kind of a challenge for me. Does that fit in there? Does it have to go all the way in? I bet it goes like that. Yeah, it goes like that. You can't see it. You have to rotate it, but there it is. So I'm trying to find a stronghold and one of those ancient city things. I haven't found either of them yet. I did find a dungeon though, so I've been farming. I made it into a little farm. It's a zombie farmer, so I've been farming those boogers for the rotten flesh. It's right underneath a village too, so it makes it easier. There's your bananas and this tile here. I'm gonna have to get this will be my second one that I've gotten out of all these junk sets, so that just sits in there like that. So I guess you do that. Oh, you know what this does? This pushes this down. Watch this. So it explodes that. And then you can go ding, 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 boing, 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 boing on that too. So there you go. Something so simple, huh? I wonder if it's going to knock those crystals off the top too. Alright, we got some dynamite. I forgot to put that in there. Okay, they're in the holders. Owie on the thumb starting to come back again. Alright. Doing the review on this, so far the build experience is just painfully slow, and I'll show you how this works here. Where's the minecart thing at? I mean, this thing is so trashy looking, I'm having a hard time finding where I'm at here. You're supposed to go boing, 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 jump on this, and then the mountain piece comes flying off, and there's your bananas. So that's pretty much what it is there. That's not too bad, huh? That actually worked, too. Let's see here. Okay, I don't want to see any more of that. I want to go to the next build thing. We don't have a lot of parts left. What makes it so... Come on, you stupid app. Just load up so I can get this done tonight. And I got to wait again. Really, Lego. You guys need to hire a software engineer at this point. An in-house software engineer. I'd probably do it, but... They're going to make me move to Billund, Denmark or something. Alright, where's that palisade brick? There it is. So, when it gets to the point of I have to put together any more pieces, that's when I'm going to back away very slowly. I'll go get the turntable. Matter of fact, I see the turntable. As a matter of fact, that turntable's got 2 tutorials on it. They've been filmed. They haven't been edited yet because I'm doing this, but we're getting there to them. I just need to get this. I just need to suffer through this, and then we're ready to go through the tutorials. Okay. I mean, they're just sitting. Matter of fact, one of those tutorials right there was kind of a plain build, but it's so cool. I want to do more with it. Okay, we build this little thing here, so it's another little floating piece. And now we got to do more here. Okay. I saw an advertisement today when I was working about, I don't know how true these things are, but somebody that was a smoker has heart problems, and I thought, man, tell it to one of my friends who's got heart problems and he's never smoked a day in his life. Makes me wonder. I mean, we all know smoking's bad, but I mean, I don't know. I saw that and thought, oh, this and that causes health issues. I'm thinking, well, I have to disagree with that one, but okay. But I'm not going to get into all that on here. All right. Another sub-step, huh? But at least now I'm getting to the point where I'm getting tutorials done. I think for the most part, you guys and gals will be happy with the lineup for the year, because here's the deal. If you notice, I haven't really built a lot of cars or anything like that, because that's going to be at the end of the year. Matter of fact, I've already got 5 vehicles built in total, and I got 5 more left to do. I'm working on another one now. That's the one I'm kind of stumped on. And I'm trying to get some other goodies built as well. So Summer Fun will be Summer Fun really cool. I just got to get the really cool stuff done first. Once I get these building guides done, I'll be fine. Matter of fact, I'm still behind on Patreon by 1 building guide. So I'm going to have to double it up. I may do that when I get done with this whole review thing. It's like I said, the reviews right now are kind of slowing me down to a complete crawl. You know, I had a person, or you know, some people could tell by the tone of my voice, like, are you really happy doing reviews? I'm like, no. I said, all I'm doing is sitting here. I think it's the set. I think it's how this set was executed. Look, we haven't put one big thing together, except for this. And I'm waiting for the building guide to get done. I'm sitting here, and it's at 30%. And now it's at 80%. Okay, now we're done. Okay, we have all these extra pieces here. Now it's asking me to put everything together. So let's get all the fun things off of the turntable first. Still got the airships on here, haven't done those yet. Haven't done them in terms of editing them. Those are actually pretty strong builds. And now I have to move everything off of here. Let me get this off here very carefully. I'm going to put that on here now. And we'll start slowly moving things around here. Just give me a second here. I got to make some space for this. And I'm trying to eat up my minifigure, huh? Alright, so now we got to find one of these things here. And I think that's the right one. And you really can't see what I'm doing. Oh well, I mean, it's just, guys and gals have to understand this thing is a big giant turd, and I have a feeling it's going to fall apart once I move it when it's done. See, this set is just junk. Yeah, this thing here just fell off. I swear these sets are just kind of like, I think Lego just does these for money grabs, because these are just kind of just subpar. I mean, my building, when I was 5 years old, I was building better than this, building better quality stuff. They got a beautiful building brick. You just choose to build this type of stuff with it. Okay, now we gotta start putting all this stuff on here now. The reason why I want it... Wow, okay, let's let everything fall apart, huh? Brittle. Okay, we're not done yet. Just keep those parts on the table because you'll need them again. Wait, now you tell me to put it there, and then you tell me... I'm getting really frustrated. All right, it's like 5 studs away. Yeah, these things are just barely hanging on. Okay, we're missing that little track piece. Is that it there? Okay, I'm sure you can rearrange this any way you want. Okay. Now you see why I want to keep everything on a turntable, because if this thing's too big and I have to put it back on here, that's it. I will not even rotate it. It'll just stay there. And then I'll just be like, there it is. You know, I won't even waste my time with it. This thing's really just kind of... I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to have to be put on here. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Let me take a look at the box real quick. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave the turntable off. It's like a big giant U. It practically would wrap around this thing. Well, let's do that. It'll stay flat on here. How much of this is going to break apart now? So yeah, this set's so big and fragile. I mean, it's already a 0, so I'm not going to take off any more. So once it's on the counter, that's it. Thank goodness this is the last one I got to do. All right, now we got to find that thing with the dynamite. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. It's easier to rotate this stuff around. And when I do the characters, what I'm going to do is do zoom-ins on all these guys. And that's it. I'm just going to zoom in on them. And we're just going to take... We're going to do a close-up tour on this. So I'm going to try to get everybody to face one way here. Now it wants me to rotate it around. Well, it's fine if it's on a flat surface. If you're asking me to pick this up and slide this in here, it's kind of risky. And then we got to get one of these sloped things. I think it's this. I'm going to be honest with you. This thing is just kind of crappy. Yep, it sure is. I'm already breaking stuff, and yeah, I mean, pure garbage. And I'm not bashful about it, too. I'll tell the designers that, too. Hey, this thing was just crap. Jay, our team worked 6 months on this, really. In 6 months, I could have built the whole campground. How do I put that in there? This is too big to even display on this table. I don't have anywhere to do this right now, nowhere that I can manage this. This thing here folds up. It's supposed to go there. Wait a minute, hold on, let me see here. Am I even looking? Oh, that shark part goes there. All right. Yeah. Sorry if I'm in the way, my bad. Alright, some people hate my bitchiness on these, but as you can see, this is I'm sure a little kid's probably going to have probably probably about maybe an hour's worth of fun out of this if they have the starter course. If you don't, or with the starter course, without the starter course, I'm sure that same child will probably go somewhere and cry. I know I would. Like, I need the Super Mario figure for this. And yeah, I got to come over here. It's like they think I have a big giant turntable for this. There's no way that this would have fit on that turntable. So now I got to put this over here. Well, things are just breaking off. Gee, I just throw in the towel. Well, I'm not going to throw in the towel. Why? When I do the tour on this, I'm just going to be like, guys, there will be a lot of belly aching, so don't even think about it here. Looks like it's 4 studs, not 5. Gotta lift that up and hold my breath again. All right. And then this part goes over here. How far does that go in there? Just 2 studs exposed? Just pick it up. And praying to God that nothing breaks off. I guess it's supposed to do that. This mountain piece goes on the back side over here. It goes like this. Over here? I'm trying to find it. Does it sit there? I'm trying to find a hole in there. Where does that even go? Okay, this tile's, it didn't show the tile, maybe I forgot it. It's supposed to go right here. If you think you're done, you're not done yet. You got more pieces. Alright, I gotta move this stuff over here. Yeah, like I said before, I'm not gonna run through it, I'll do it in the main video, but this is just, this doesn't even look fun. We're not done with these parts yet. So you're using up every part here. And we need a leaf piece. These are like afterthoughts. And then this goes here. You can't see it, but it's hanging off into the void. There's no way I can fit all this on the table. And then I have to, let me show you here. I have to hang something. Man, this thing is so massively just junky big. I have to hang something off this. How do I do that? I don't even have any more space to put anything else on my table here. Unless I do it like that. I may have to. I gotta put that this big guy over here. We're not done yet. This thing connects under here. Okay, I need to tip you back, sir. I'm sorry. Okay, let's just take that off then. So this is, when I list this thing, we're still in bag 11. We haven't even finished yet. And then with the plane sits in here with this going in like that. You need that in there just so the plane doesn't roll around. But this thing's a turd. Sometimes it doesn't even want to go in. You can tell I'm getting frustrated with this. This is probably the most junkiest build I've ever put together. And we're not done yet. I still got a couple more things left. Here's the trolley. The trolley starts here. But see, this is so flimsy. I don't even dare to want to put it on there. Let me see if I can rotate it just a bit, but I'm going to leave it right here. I ain't going to risk that coming down and I have to put it back together. After I'm done reviewing, well, after I get done with this, I'm going to take the thumbnail before I do the review. And we're not done yet. This mole thing he just sits out here. We'll put him right in there. And I think that's what we have remaining for bag 11. And yeah, let's see here. And that's it. Now I'm going to watch the video and I'll tell you what's going on because I don't know if I can show it or not. So basically you have your guy, you throw him in there, and you just kind of go around this whole obstacle course here. And you just go boing, 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 ding, ding, ding. He's in the cart, he hops out of the cart, he brings this guy down here and he goes around back in. How long is the video? And then he just bounces around in here. What does the cart do? You put him back in the cart. Oh my goodness, this is he goes inside the cart. And you got to go through all these obstacles. We'll save that for the final part. And you know, this is you know, I'm not even gonna, can I make it a little tighter to fit in here? There we go. All right. So, I'm not gonna do it, but you kind of get the idea. You just do this, you jump on that and all that stuff. Okay. So, that's it. You know what, for S and G, I'm going to just put this guy in there and be like, you're not Mario. Set that right there. Make all the guys jealous there. And that's it. I'm done. Alright, so basically that's how the tour is. You just go around and all that stuff. There's probably a lot more to it than this. I don't know. And I lost interest in this. The build is very slow. We'll start right into the review. Obviously, my build experience was just horrific. It's slow. You know, despite of it having a lot of unique pieces, at least it's somewhat colorful, but it's slow. Build quality is another issue. It's horrific. This is brittle. You can't just pick this up. I've had parts falling off of it. And these Mario sets are not the most durable things, so that's essentially what this is. It's just a very brittle set here. You can't just roughhouse with it or anything. I mean, I understand what they're trying to go for here, but this just, I don't know, it just kind of looks weird in the terms of how it's set up. This is starting to come apart, so yeah, I mean, I'm kind of over it now at this point. We already talked about the build experience, build quality. Play experience now will probably be another thing. You know, I'm sure with a starter course, you'd probably have a lot of fun doing this. Moving the cart around and all that stuff. But for me, as an adult, without the starter course, you can still have your minifigures attempt to ride in this. But it's not fun. It wasn't really a fun build, you know, in terms of that. So the play value's there, but I don't know, I just can't see past it. This thing's just meant for that figure. I mean, you could probably just take one of these guys and have fun with it. There is some possibilities, but in order to utilize the full play features, you need the starter course. Obviously, it can't be dropped in a city. Mock value, there is some potential. There's a lot of good building techniques and bricks in here to use for other builds. You know, could this be enhanced? No. We probably could salvage the plane. The minecart, you could probably use it for a train, but for the most part, there's really not a whole lot in terms of salvageability in this. Ugh, excuse me, but that's pretty much about it for that, for mock and city value. Trying to think of anything else I forget. Oh yes, collaborative build. This is probably the only thing this set's going to be held on to. It does have a collaborative build. Some of this stuff can be built separately. But I'm going to say maybe up to 3 people comfortably can put this together. You just have to divide out the bags accordingly. So there is a possible collaborative build with this. Now, for my final score, it's obviously a 0. If this was, if it wasn't the way it was, if it wasn't for the building guide, which was just so slow, I probably would have gave it a 1 for it being that, but I had to take off for, you know, the build quality is brittle. The build experience, the manual is just way too slow for an adult. I'm sure for a child this is probably the right pace, but for me it was just slow. Slow build. And it just doesn't look entertaining. Now this set's $109.99 for, I think, about close to 1,100 bricks. And this is essentially what you're getting. And from your angle, what are we looking at anyways? It's all over the place. In fact, I'm going to have a lot of fun cropping this one out. So, I don't know. I just, honestly, I'm not happy with this set. It was not fun to put together. It was kind of boring and dry. It was a dry build for an adult. Some parts out of it, like this, like I said, the minecart's pretty cool. Some of it, like the fish and the airplane, and of course the brick built figures. But this track, whatever this stuff is, no, not gonna cut it for me. But anyways, though, tell me what you guys and gals think of this set. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on here, but I'm really kind of curious what you think of this. I don't know. My mind is still blown away, but not in the positive reasons that I was hoping for.